Here are 12 things I wished I'd known before moving to Palm Springs. I love living here, but here are 12 things I wish someone had told me before I got rid of my winter coat and traded them in for flip-flops. We'll cover the weather, cost of living, and some unique quirky things that you might not know about. Hi, Neil here. As a local realtor, I get asked a lot of questions about moving to the Palm Springs area and living here. The first question that people ask about is summers and the high temperatures. Palm Springs has a desert climate with hot summers and mild winters, so weather is a big part of living here. Palm Springs enjoys a warm, sunny climate throughout the year. The average yearly temperature is 75 degrees. But remember, during the summer months, June through mid-September, temperatures climb above 100 degrees during the day and they drop to the 70s at night. Winters are mild, with temperatures staying between 55 to 70 degrees. On average, Palm Springs has 269 sunny days per year, while the U.S. average is 205 sunny days. Palm Springs receives a total of 5 inches of rain per year, and of course, no snow. While the summers can be scorching, remember it's a dry heat, which is more bearable than humid climates, and winters are mild and pleasant. During the hot days, most locals do their shopping and errands in the morning when it's still cooler. The next big question is the cost of living. According to Best Places, the total cost of housing, food, transportation, healthcare, taxes, and other necessities is 31.2% higher than the U.S. average, and it's also 12.5% higher than the California average. Of course, we can't discuss the cost of living without the cost of housing. The cost of living in Palm Springs is higher than the national average, largely due to the housing costs. However, many of us feel the high quality of life here is well worth it. Palm Springs' trendy reputation comes with a price tag. Housing costs, both rental and purchases, are on the rise, making the Palm Springs area more expensive than many other areas. A typical home in the greater Palm Springs area is $619,300, which is 83% more expensive than the national U.S. average. However, Palm Springs homes do cost about 15% less than the overall California home price average. Rental costs are also 22% higher than the national average. However, rental prices are still less in Palm Springs than the overall California rental average, and as of this recording, the median price of a home in the city of Palm Springs is $1,255,000. Also, if you're thinking about renting your home part of the time, Palm Springs, as well as the other 9 cities here in the Coachella Valley, do have regulations on short-term vacation rentals. In fact, some of the areas don't allow them at all. Also, regarding buying a house in Palm Springs, get ready for the leased land twist. Check to see if your Palm Springs dream home is on leased land or fee land. On leased land, you own the home, but not the land it sits on. So buying a home on leased land can be cheaper up front, usually 15 to 30% less than fee land or property where you own the land that your house or condo sits on. With leased land property, you'll have to pay a monthly or annual land lease fee, and that amount can vary widely. And you have to go through a few more steps when buying or selling. So if you're thinking about buying a Palm Springs area home, let me know, and I'd be happy to help you find a property that fits your lifestyle, budget, and other criteria. You really need a car to get around the area. Getting around without a car can be challenging. Sunline is the public transportation system, and in some areas, options are limited. Of course, we do have Uber, Lyft, and taxis. Palm Springs is a hiker's paradise, but you need to respect the desert climate and the weather conditions. During the summer months, hikers that aren't prepared sometimes need help because they weren't prepared with water, the correct clothes, shoes, and their cell phones weren't even charged up. So have fun hiking, bring water, and wear the right gear. Palm Springs is a world-class tourist destination, so be prepared for an influx of visitors, especially during the wintertime and during seasonal events such as Coachella and Stagecoach. It's called the snowbird effect, and it can lead to some strain on local resources. So you need to be prepared for that. Energy costs can be higher, especially in the summertime when electric bills can be higher than other parts of the country. Limited activities for kids. While the situation is getting better, some locals feel that there are limited activities for kids as the area is primarily a resort destination. As we mentioned earlier, we do get an influx of people for major events. So if you're not into music festivals, April may feel like an apocalypse. The Coachella Music and Arts Festival brings in droves of people, traffic is congested, prices go skyrocketing, and most hotels and Airbnbs are sold out way in advance. So you can either plan to escape during this time or embrace the Coachella fever, because it's all a part of the Palm Springs experience. The desert landscape is normally beautiful and serene, but it's also important to be aware of potential hazards such as flash floods, wildfires, and extreme heat. Palm Springs is LGBTQ+ friendly, with a thriving community and is known for being exceptionally welcoming and inclusive. There are numerous events throughout the year, including the famous Palm Springs Pride Parade. The greater Palm Springs area has its charms, but it's a relatively small community. So if you're coming from a larger city, you might miss the variety and the conveniences like access to specialized services. And also, nightlife may not be as vibrant as you're used to. The Coachella Valley is known for its laid-back, relaxed vibe, which may not appeal to everyone. The entire Palm Springs area sits in an earthquake zone, and tremors, which are often minor, are a reality. So you need to be prepared for seismic activity and have an earthquake plan in place. The Palm Springs area is quirky, welcoming, and sometimes a little dog obsessed. Palm Springs is a melting pot of retirees, artists, adventurers, and overall a very welcoming community. Moving to Palm Springs can be an exciting adventure, but it's important to be well informed about the potential challenges and unique aspects of living here. Many people find the natural beauty and relaxed lifestyle of the Palm Springs area to be incredibly rewarding. Be sure to get in touch with me if you're thinking about making the move to the Palm Springs area. Just click on the link below to schedule a no-obligation, no-pressure call. And be sure to ask me about our LIPS, Living in Palm Springs concierge services, offering a higher level of assistance and benefits to Palm Springs area buyers and sellers. Now, watch this playlist of videos about living in Palm Springs. You won't find anything else like it. It's a compilation playlist about the 9 different communities that make up the Coachella Valley. And be sure to reach out to me if you have any questions about living here in the Palm Springs area.